Hello everyone, Ironhide City here, and today we are taking a look at the Transformers Titans Return Decepticon Headmasters. These are Mindwipe, Skull Smasher, and Wolfwire. And since these are all so simple, I will be doing them all in one video. And I will be doing them in alphabetical order. So we're going to put these two guys off to the side and start off with Mindwipe. Now, as you can see, Mindwipe here is a really nice looking bat. And if you see here, and I'll zoom in a little, he's got what looks like speakers molded into his wings, which I find very cool. And just the detail on the head here is amazing. Now, his mouth does open, so he could probably eat a quarter. Now, the only issue I have so far in this mode is these back wings and the head are soft, rubbery plastic. So that is a little bit of an issue, but doesn't matter. And why mine has held up so well over these years is beyond me. So, being he is a Titans Return figure, he does have a Titan Master. Reach into the coffin here in his chest and say hello to Vorath. Sometimes he does have a tendency to stick. There we go. So here is Vorath. Really cool little headmaster. And posability, like all headmasters, head, shoulders, hips, and knees. And he does transform into the head. Just flip him over. Now, transformation for Mindwipe is actually really easy, believe it or not. And next to Wolfwire, I think he's the easiest by far of the three. So we're going to start by untabbing the bat head and folding it down to where the coffin is in the chest. Flip him over, and actually remove this part, which can actually become like a Titan Master vehicle for Vorath here. And of the Titan Master vehicles, that's actually pretty cool. I kind of like that. So we'll split this in two. This will be like a shield and a little pistol. So back to the figure. Turn him over. Unpeg what will be the robot arms, which are the bat feet, and untab the wings. Fold in the bat wings, and this tab right here where my finger is will go into that hole. And I'll show that on the other side as well. Whoops. And there you have one leg completed. Repeat on the other leg, flip out the foot, fold the wing over, and then flip this part in, and then this tab where my thumb is will go into that hole. And if done correctly, the legs should look like this. And I think the smaller part of the pin should actually be pointing out. I'm not sure. So I'll just pose it like that for now. Or is it the bigger part? Next, fold the bat wings, or these rubbery bat wings back. Bring down the arms. And actually bring out these back parts. Rotate them 180 degrees. And flip out the fist. Do the same to the other side. Bring down. Unfold, rotate, and flip out the hand. And there is Mindwipe's base body. Then we'll give him his little pistol, which actually looks really cool. And his shield. And then we'll take Vorath, and you'll notice this little clip right in here. And Vorath will just clip right in. And that is Mindwipe in robot mode. And I gotta admit, Mindwipe's my favorite of the 3 Decepticon headmasters. Now, posability for him, swivel in the head. He's got a ball joint and a hinge in the shoulder. 180-degree elbows. Bicep rotation. And his hands can fold in due to transformation. Waist rotation. He's got swivels and hinges in the hips. Thigh swivel, hinge knees, and some really good ankle articulation. So you can get some good balancing going with this figure. So I'm gonna move him off to the side. And now we'll bring in Skull Smasher. Now, I believe he is a crocodile. If I'm wrong on that, please correct me in the comments, because I can never tell the difference between a crocodile and an alligator. I'm not very good with reptiles. But he is actually a pretty long crocodile. And I wish I brought a ruler, a ruler down here to measure him, but he's actually pretty big. And actually, he has some posability in this beast mode. A ball-jointed neck with an opening jaw. Swivels and hinges here in the front legs. And his claws are posable. And his back legs are on ball joints. So he's actually pretty cool. So come in here, open up this flap, and we can say hello to his Titan Master partner. This is Grax. And of the 3 Titan Masters in this group, besides Vorath, I like Grax's coloring a lot. the dark green, the black, and the gold, just, it really works. So we'll put him to the back, and transforming him, I think he is the most complicated, besides Wolfwire, of this group. So, take off the tail, which can actually split. Oh, and I forgot to show the Titan Master vehicle part. Yeah. So, it's always just the weapon. Just, I think that's my least favorite Titan Master vehicle right there. But, yeah. So, you can split these, and it's a little tight, actually, to get these to split. And then he gets a little pistol, and then a shield as well. So to transform him, flip the back around, and then split the legs. Flip out the robot feet on both sides, and then collapse the crocodile feet in. So you have a nice clean leg. Coming up to the torso, unpeg the beast head, flip out the arms, bring the arm into position, flip back the claws, and flip out the hand. Again, bring down the shoulder, flip in the arm, flip out the hand, and believe it or not, that is the body already done. So take Grax, fold him in half, and same connection as on Mind Wipe, just peg it on. And that is Skull Smasher or Skull Crusher in robot mode. Now, he, and I'll explain again on Wolfwire, lost their original names due to trademark reasons. So, we're going to give him his little white pistol and his shield. Now, my figure has a problem. Specifically, he's a little bit back heavy with this giant head hanging off. And the ball joints on mine and a couple of others are a little loose. I'm going to try and tighten those up later tonight. Unless there we go. I forgot to click those into place. But he's still just a little bit top heavy. Just a little. But you can use these reptile feet as heels. So he's actually pretty cool. So last but not least is the Wolfwire. Now, Wolfwire here, also known as Weird Wolf, actually, next to Mind Wipe, is my favorite of this group. Because not only does he look good in beast mode, but he also looks good in robot mode as well, which I'll show in a minute. I mean, he looks excellent in beast mode. And you would not even think that this is a sword coming off as his tail. That's actually pretty clever, in my opinion. So, we're going to take off the gun here and open up his cockpit, which, as you can see, mine is a little damaged, but is still functional. So we're going to open up the cockpit here. And this guy has one of the weirdest names, Monzo or Monxo. I can't remember which one it is, but he's actually, I think, the least detailed of the trio here. I mean, the headmaster is. So we'll go ahead and close that for now. And then the Titan Master can just sit in the gun. So, this figure probably has the all-time most complex transformation of all of them. And I thought I said that on Skull Smasher. It's this guy who's the most complex, actually. So, here we go. Start off by taking off the tail, which will actually form a really neat looking sword. Fold up, or actually open up the canopy, but first we'll straighten out the legs. Rotate the feet around and flip out the robot foot. Again, fold this down, rotate the foot, or rotate the foot, and flip out this yellow bit to form the foot. Now for the top. We're going to open up the canopy again, lift up this part right here, and actually collapse it in, and then close up the back. Bring down the arms, fold the paws up, and then rotate the arms 180 degrees. So fold up the paw, rotate the arm, and then open up these little panels here to flip out the fist, or the fists. And even after all this time, mine is still nice and tight. There we go. Flip back the head. And I like to mount the cannon on his arm. And we'll give him his sword. And then put on the head. Now, if that transformation seems familiar, if you go back and look at the 2005 Transformers Cybertron Snarl, that is the same way he transforms. Believe it or not. Well, with the exception of the wolf head. Now, I gotta admit, this guy is really cool as well. And I believe he has the most posability of the group. Again, swivel in the head, nice tight ball joints in the shoulders, and he's got a really good range in there too. Bicep swivel, hinged elbow, ball joint in the hip, thigh swivel, hinged knee for a little over 90 degrees, and nice tight ankle joints. I mean, this guy, he's not top heavy. And that's because of these nice wolf feet back here. Like, even with this wolf head back here, he is not top heavy. I mean, he is extremely well balanced. So, now for a group shot with the three. So, these guys are some really cool figures, in my opinion. My only complaint is I think Skull Smasher's just a little top heavy. But overall, these are some really strong figures, and I would strongly recommend all three of these guys. Right now, though, I really think it's actually a tie between Wolfwire and Mindwipe as to who's my favorite. But that's just me. So please be sure to like and comment on this video, and please subscribe to this video. This is Ironhide City 17 for my video review of the 3 Decepticon headmasters from Titan's Return: Mindwipe, Skull Smasher, and Wolfwire. Keep being awesome, and I'll see you next time.